Hey, my good people, good morning. This is just a little intro before I can show you guys the video that I've put together. As you can see, I'm still in Ghana and kind of wrapping up to head to the US. Now, this morning, I want to say a little bit about the video that you're about to see and kind of like a little summary of the process. First off is that the video is not in the right format, the right YouTube format. And I apologize for that. Everything was happening at the same time. So it's not in the right format. I don't know what the outcome is gonna look like, but I'm gonna do this. I'm gonna sit out here. So, but doing business in Liberia. So what does that look like? How has the process been overall? Is it doable? Can we produce the quality of business and processes that we would like to see or that we are used to seeing? Sorry, I don't have maybe I should keep my hand up like this. I have not used my GoPro in a while. So yeah, the whole process is, I would say, is fairly simple to get up and running, depending on the business, depending on the quality of the outcome you want to see, as in like the place and stuff. So if you're doing something that doesn't need a whole lot of work, you're going to be up fairly quickly. But if you're doing something that needs a lot more work into like the way the place looks, that would take a long time, because number one, it's very difficult to find places that are already ready to go, like nicely done, painted, tiled, everything. No, you don't easily find those things unless you are trying to rent from like the foreigners, Lebanese people and stuff. Most times those stores are expensive, they're in the city center, etc. So if you want something affordable to start out with, you're gonna end up renting from a Liberian, and the place is gonna be bare minimum. You're gonna have to put a lot of work in. Some people will say, fix up the place, I'll give you credit in the rent. Other people might say, it is what you get, so fix up the place, you don't get no credit in the rent. However, maybe you could sign a 5-year contract that says your rent wouldn't be increased within that time, which so you're gonna have to start from scratch, and you will see in the video like the before and like all the work we had to do in there up to the end. I have a team of people that I work with. So future goal, future company, I'm kind of sourcing like my team, and I don't give or provide to anyone what I don't use, what I don't enjoy. So all of the people that have done my work, like for you to be part of my team, you must have done work for me to know the quality, because that's how I kind of hand pick you guys and sort it out, because I have pretty high standards. And I'm very detailed oriented. You will kind of see in this video. I don't like ugly. Yeah. So I know there'll be a lot of questions about, can you give me the info for this? There's a different process for that. Okay. Just reach out to me or comment on the video. Okay. So yeah. So the shop didn't come with anything. The only thing, as you can see in that video, would be the bathroom, which is one of the ugliest bathroom I've ever seen in my entire life. Had no idea they had green and pink commode and sinks until I came to Liberia. So there it is. Another issue is when these stores or shops are being built, they really don't think in advance to provide customers or tenants um, some of the pre-done engineering work. For example, like outlets, you would have very few outlets. Um, you would have to create more. That's why a lot of the Liberian shops or stores, when you go in there, they have these channels or wires hanging all over the place because they need more and there aren't more available. But for me, I didn't want any wire hanging anywhere, so you would see the difference. So we had to drill in the wall to actually run the wire and create the extra outlets that I wanted. Um, yeah, so all that is like extra work that you didn't plan. I didn't want anything crooked, so we were gonna redo if it was crooked. Um, the wall was a little crooked, so we did some work to make sure it was leveled out, even out. The distance for the glass frame to go in, the two different sides of the door were uneven. One side had a really big landing, the other one had a really small landing. So it's like it just couldn't work. So we had to do some work there to give it two equal landings for the door frame to fit in. Um, and then what else? Sorry for the layout. When I get back to Liberia, I will do more formal video. The video that I did got corrupted, so I couldn't use it. So I had to pick up the pieces from when they were doing the work. That's kind of what I'm left with. All right, enjoy. The tiling was another tricky one. The ground wasn't even as well. So I had to be very particular about it being straight and nicely laid. Great work. So we gotta learn to be putting it above him. Putty work going on. Everything's coming good together. Putty work is done. The ceiling is done. Recessed lighting. And then on to painting. We chose a very dark gray that almost looked like black. A lot of people didn't, the color is not common. So people were like, what? I was very particular with the paint. Nothing spilled over. We did tips everywhere, tipped everything.
down to the outlets. Outside, did a little bit of work. Onto the shelving, we did it from scratch. Exactly how I wanted. I wanted some metal frames in there, but I couldn't find a good execution of that, so I did wood. I hated that utility stuff right in the middle of the store, so I did a little cover for it. Looks really good. And then my counter, we did it from scratch. It's not imported. Exactly how I wanted it, every detail. Yep, that's my carpenter working. And shelving's done. Wrapping up, I guess. The door frame is installed and in. It's pretty wide. Nice. Shelving's done. And voila. Things are stocking up. We had not put everything up yet. We're still stocking. So technically we have Bath and Body Works in Liberia. Everything home and body fragrance we sell here. I'm a big candle and fan. Love my space to smell good. Reed diffusers, different things. They're all in here. Another thing you will realize is a lot of the houses in Liberia have odd smells. The plumbing, all of that. So when you come, and it's hard to travel with these things, they're heavy. So when you come, just come and purchase. They're all below the original price of how it's sold in the US. That was my goal, to offer affordable quality products. They're different, and then some makeup care and stuff from some of the big brands. We got customers from both genders. They come in here to purchase. Good. When I get back, I'm gonna do a little bit more detailed video. Customer packaging orders. We've done a little bit more work than what you're seeing. These videos are pretty old. When I get back, there'll be more additions, and I will keep you guys updated. Thanks for watching.